We're gonna side dress our corn, plant some more carrots, some beets, and some different kind of corn, and maybe some sorghum. We're trying to beat the rain, and so I'm trying to get all this done so it's all working good. So I've just got through weeding this corn, and this is our sweet corn patch. Now I'm gonna hit it with some nitrogen. I usually use, when I've used it in the past, I've done ammonium nitrate. Of course, you can't buy that in my area anymore, so this is a urea, and it's a 4600, which kind of scares me a little bit because I haven't used this on corn before, so I don't really know what the rate is. So we'll just play it by ear. And I did make one colossal mistake on my sweet corn. I planted them about 4 foot apart, and they should be, no more than 3 foot. So we're just going to hope for the best. I had something else on my mind when I laid this out, so everybody makes mistakes, but we're gonna go ahead and side dress this, and that just means we're gonna put a little fertilizer on it, and we're gonna work it in. And I went through and weeded kind of in between these a little bit today. And when it gets a little taller, I'll really give it a pretty good little weeding. All right, I'm gonna get my hoe and we'll work this in. Of course, you can tell I got a long handled hoe here. If you watched my last video, you would kind of talked about that. All right, so like I said, we're racing against the rain. It's supposed to rain here, I don't know, within an hour, so that'll help that out a whole lot. So let's go over and we'll plant some carrots and then some beets. So this is my row of carrots that I planted, and I'll tell you the variety in a minute. Now I haven't really weeded these yet. I'm gonna get a little bit taller, and then we'll actually thin them, then weed them really good, and I might throw a little fertilizer on them here in a few minutes. I don't know. So, but anyway, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna finish this row out. So I just made a furrow, and I think I'll go ahead and do the one for the beets too while I'm doing it, and then we'll just do them both at the same time. Same process. So I got some Bolero from Rupp seeds, and these are supposed to be good for my area, and they did germinate really well, so we're going to do some more. We might plant some more in the fall and have some over winter. Look at that. I'm planting a whole big old row. I still got a bunch of them. All right, I'm gonna cover this up. And you know the drill. Just cover lightly. All right, so I'm gonna plant some beets, and we tried to plant some, start some in the greenhouse. It didn't turn out very well, so really we should have done this a couple months ago. Well, maybe a month ago or so. And but we're gonna try it and see. I've got some, and they're not that expensive anyway. So this is Red Ace F1, and they're from Rump Seeds, and once again, they're supposed to be good for our area. So. And it's a red beet seed that's blue. Let me pull it off. All right, I'm just gonna do the same thing before. Okay, I got that covered up. One big deal, just like the carrots. Next thing I'm gonna do a couple of short rows of sorghum, Mennonite sorghum. This is from Baker Creek. And I used to grow a lot of this, and we've got a press, and we press it, make syrup out of it. And I grew some last year in plastic. It didn't do very well, so it only got about this tall. And I don't know if you know anything about sorghum, but really you need the stalks is where the juice comes from. So I'm gonna try a little test on this, and hopefully it'll be pretty good stuff. It don't seem like a whole lot of seeds though. But we'll go ahead and try it and see, and it's just the same thing. I'm just gonna go at the end of these corn rows and that little thing. I'm gonna put 2 rows. And if it does good, now this is a heirloom. I could save this seed, and I did do that in the past. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of seeds, so. Actually, this is called a Mennonite sorghum. I used to get it actually from the Mennonites. We have a community about, I don't know, probably about 40 minutes from here. And they sold it for a long time, and then they quit selling it. And it's hard to find that particular variety that you need. And sorghum is basically just a grass. It gets pretty thick. I mean, the stalks get pretty you know, round. All right, we'll get this covered up, and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, last thing I got to plant today in here is I'm gonna try some yellow dent corn, and I've grown something similar, but not exactly like this before, many years ago, and we take it and grind it up to make like cornmeal out of it. But I'm thinking about actually doing about 1 acre of this and using it for chicken feed, grow my own chicken feed. That way I know what's in it and all that stuff. So this is like an old-timey corn that probably your grandparents did up in Appalachia. It's called a dent corn, and I think the reason they saw that is they see the ends of the kernel, how they dent in. Then don't leave comments saying that I'm stupid, because I'm just guessing on that part. So, but we're gonna plant it, and I'm just gonna plant it by hand, just get it done real quick. I've got a little machine that does this, or a little seeder, and if I had a little more time, that's probably what I would do. It does a little better job at spacing, but it's coming to rain. And you notice I got these rows 3 foot apart, so. So in case you're wondering, this is kind of in between our main gardens. Over there we got cantaloupe. We planted a bunch of cantaloupe yesterday. And we're fixing to do some watermelon if the weather holds off. So. But I'm not going to film that just because I got to get it done. Seems like when you film it takes 3 times as longer, because you got to make sure your pants is pulled up. Shirt's pulled down. Then you have to say something interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna get this knocked out, and we'll come back and okay, so I got this 3 little rows here planted, but I think I'm going to extend them all the way because I still got quite a bit of seed. And I just bought a half a pound, and I think this was $3. And this is quite a bit cheaper than sweet corn. I actually went to go get some more sweet corn, and I was going to do that here. And what they had left was like $20 for a half a pound. I didn't want to pay that, so I got to thinking, well, I'll try this little dent corn here and try it. So we're going to extend these rows and plant the rest of this, and we're going to have you see how we do it. And I just take my hoe and cover these up. It's not rocket science, but I do enjoy it. I can feel the rain coming as well. We got to hurry. So hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up. Support your local farmer. Hit that subscribe button. It's right over there. It don't cost you anything. Just bam, hit it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all my subscribers. We'll be live Monday night at 7:30. Come check us out. Hey, like I already said, support your local farmer. We'll see you down in the farm next video.